Viewers, today we've got some major breaking news that could completely change things for thousands of people across the US holding Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong. Just imagine walking into your regular bank tomorrow and being able to exchange your foreign currency for US dollars, just like any normal transaction. Sounds unreal, right? Well, reports are suggesting that US banks might soon start accepting IQD and VND for direct exchanges, which could finally open the doors for currency holders who've been waiting for years. This isn't just talk or online rumors. It's an actual process that, if it starts as expected, would allow legitimate exchanges at verified rates. In this report, we'll break down exactly what's happening, how the exchange process works, and what you should do to get ready. First, let's talk about what it means when a currency becomes freely floating on the Forex market. If the Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong achieves this status, it means it can be traded freely around the world without government restrictions. Right now, most banks avoid handling these currencies because they aren't officially traded at open market rates. But once they start floating freely, that changes everything. It gives the currency a real verifiable market value. And once that happens, your local bank can legally and confidently exchange it for US dollars. That's a huge deal for anyone holding IQD or VND because it means your money is recognized globally, giving you confidence and protection from risky or unofficial exchange options. Now, let's get into how the exchange process actually works. If banks start accepting Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong, it's super simple. You'll just walk into your normal bank branch. No need for special appointments or secret locations. The same branch where you handle your checking account can help. Once you're at the bank, hand your foreign currency to the teller. They'll run your notes through a currency verification machine to confirm they're real. This is totally standard procedure, and it's meant to protect both you and the bank from fakes. After that, the teller counts your currency and checks the current US dollar rate so you can see exactly what it's worth. These verification machines, often called Delarue or similar models, are high-tech devices that scan each bill and check for watermarks, holograms, and serial numbers. For holders of IQD or VND, this step is essential because it keeps everything legit. Without it, there'd be no guarantee that the bills being exchanged are real. It's just part of normal banking and ensures everyone gets a fair and secure exchange. So if you've been worried about whether your notes will be accepted, this step should actually make you feel better. It's there to make sure everything goes smoothly. After your currency is verified, the next step is applying the current exchange rate. It's the same way travelers convert dollars to euros before a trip. The teller checks the latest rate for Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong, rates that update throughout the day on Forex markets, then multiplies your total to show you how much in US dollars you'll receive. Keep in mind, exchange rates move constantly, so your final value can shift a little depending on the timing. This system keeps everything transparent, so you'll always know the rate before saying yes to the exchange. Once the total is calculated, the teller will ask if you want to deposit the US dollars directly into your account. That's completely up to you. You can choose to finalize the exchange right there, or take your foreign currency back and wait for another day if you think the rate might improve. There are no sneaky fees or hidden conditions. Banks keep it straightforward. This flexibility means you're in control. Whether you want to trade some or all of your currency, you can make that choice based on what works best for your financial plans. To make things clearer, here's a quick example. Let's say you walk into your bank with 100,000 Iraqi dinar. The verification machine confirms your notes are real, and the current rate says 1 IQD equals 0.50 USD. The teller calculates and tells you your dinar is worth $50,000. You can then choose to deposit that into your account or take your currency back. Either way, it's all transparent and secure. This shows how simple and direct the process can be once the dinar and dong become freely traded and accepted at banks. So why is this happening now? Reports say US banks could start accepting these exchanges as early as tomorrow morning. That's potentially a huge turning point for people who've been waiting years for a legitimate bank-based exchange. While the exact timing can't be guaranteed, being prepared is key. When major financial changes happen, those who already understand the process tend to benefit most. This is your chance to be ahead of the curve and ready to move confidently when things open up. A common question is about taxes. Just like profits from any investment, gains from currency exchanges are usually treated as capital gains. That means you might owe taxes on the difference between what you paid for the currency and what you receive after exchanging it. It's smart to talk to a tax professional who can explain how it applies to your situation. Don't let taxes scare you. They're a normal part of legitimate transactions. Knowing this ahead of time simply helps you plan and avoid surprises later. Another thing to remember is that banks may have transaction limits. Many set daily caps, especially for large exchanges. If you're holding a big amount of IQD or VND, the bank might need a few days to complete the full transaction or refer you to their private banking division. This is completely standard and designed for safety, not to limit you. Being aware of this lets you plan better and prevents unnecessary stress during the process. Also, keep in mind that you don't have to exchange everything at once. You can trade a portion now and wait to see how rates move before exchanging the rest. This flexibility means you can align your choices with your financial goals. Maybe you want to cash out some immediately, or hold the rest in case the value shifts upward. Either way, banks will respect your choice. This freedom makes it easier to manage your money on your own terms. Understanding the real exchange process also helps you avoid scams. There are always shady groups out there offering exclusive access or higher rates for upfront payments. Don't fall for that. Real exchanges happen only at licensed banks, with transparent rates and zero middlemen. If someone's asking for money up front or making promises that sound too good to be true, it's likely a scam. Knowing how the legitimate system works helps you spot these red flags instantly. If you want to be completely ready, start by organizing your currency. Count everything carefully and keep a written record. Find out which bank branches are nearby and note their hours. Make sure your ID is ready. You'll need it for larger transactions. Being organized before things open up saves a lot of time and stress later. Preparation now means you can act quickly and confidently when exchanges begin. It's also a good idea to think about your financial goals ahead of time. Decide what you want to do with the money once you exchange your currency. Are you planning to save, invest, or make a big purchase? Having a plan helps you make smart decisions without getting caught up in the excitement. When major opportunities arise, it's easy to act impulsively, but staying grounded ensures you make choices that benefit your long-term future. Building a relationship with your bank is another smart move. You can reach out now. Let them know you hold Iraqi Dinar or Vietnamese Dong and ask about their policies. This simple step puts you ahead of the curve. When exchanges do start, you'll already have a contact and a clear understanding of their process. Banks appreciate proactive customers, and that preparation can help everything go faster when it matters most. Even if exchanges don't start tomorrow, this knowledge still puts you in a strong position. The currency market is unpredictable and things can shift quickly. The people who stay calm and informed will always have an advantage. When that key moment arrives, you'll know exactly what to do, while others scramble to figure it out. Preparation and patience are what separate smart holders from those who miss out. To wrap things up, here's the main takeaway. Bring your verified currency to a real bank. Let them authenticate it, apply the official rate, and decide whether to deposit or hold it. You're in control. Avoid scams, plan ahead, and make moves based on your goals, not hype. Staying prepared and informed is the best way to make the most of this opportunity while protecting yourself. That's it for today's update on potential Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong exchanges at US banks. Stay alert, stay ready, and remember, information is power when it comes to your money. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, share it with other currency holders, and drop your questions in the comments. We read every message and do our best to help. And most importantly, remember, real exchanges happen only at real banks. Preparation today could make all the difference tomorrow. Stay tuned to Iraqi Dinar Hub for the latest updates and developments.